Tower American 95, 10 miles out on the ILS.
American 95, Kennedy Tower, falling Airbus 319 ahead, 1050.
Hello everybody, I'm DerTebbers. Welcome to Chilliwack in British Columbia. Welcome aboard our Piper PA-18 Super Cub. This one's got the beautiful Tundra tires on it. These planes are absolutely amazing. Now this one, I'll go ahead and tell you, this one is going to be interesting, but it's not nearly going to be as amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to a video of the nationals for short takeoff and landing. Unbelievable what these planes can do and kitted out properly. Anyway, let's get into our Super Cub for a flight simulator. I'm in Chilliwack because I thought it might be, you know, an interesting Super Cub spot. Not as much as I probably hoped, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? Let's turn up the engine. Here we go. All right. This Super Cub is a two-seat single-engine monoplane. Duh. Introduced 1949 by Piper Aircraft. Let's power up our Lycoming O320 air-cooled flat 4. This is a flat 4 engine, people. 150 horsepower. You know what this means, by the way? Just want to say this. Flat 4. Huh. You can turbocharge and supercharge it like you do with a Boxer 4 Subi. Yeah. See how short of a takeoff we can really get out of her? There we go. Look at that. Woo. Look at that plane. Look at our little dude. He's so happy in there. Alright, all the way up. Okay. It was developed from the PA-11 and traces its lineage back through the J3 to the Taylor E2 Cub of 1930s. In close to 40 years of production, over 9,000 of these aircraft were built, people. 9,000. Super Cubs are commonly found in roles such as bush flying, banner, and glider towing because they're amazing little aircraft. Now, while they are based on the design of earlier Cubs, the addition of the electrical system, flaps with 3 notches and vastly more powerful engine, makes it a very different flying experience. Though the standard Super Cub was fitted with 150 horsepower engines, it's not uncommon to see them equipped with 160 horsepower O320 B2Bs or even 180 horsepower O360s. The high lift wing and powerful engine make this aircraft a prime candidate for conversion to either float plane or ski plane. In addition, the agricultural version of this aircraft was produced for applying either dry chemical or liquid spray. This aircraft may retain the basic Reagan tube structure of the earlier J3 Cub. The first true Super Cub had flaps, dual fuel tanks, and the 235 Lycoming with 108 horsepower. She had 150 horsepower for takeoff only. There were other things available, other options available, of course. Now, this aircraft is renowned for its ability to take off in very short distances and land in very short distances. The first Super Cubs are going to be offered with a unique 4-wheel tandem main landing gear, but eventually they went to the simpler main gear look because, well, it's important. The distance remained for the average distance for landing remains at 400 feet or 120 meters. Or 300 feet or 91 meters using flaps. With the use of the O320, the Cub's allowable gross weight increases to 1,750 pounds while retaining capability of a 200-foot or 61-meter takeoff. Now, this aircraft has a very dedicated following in the bush flying community, and many modifications have been developed where it's quite rare to find a stock version. The most common is adding bush wheels, which you see here, the large, soft, low-pressure balloon tires designed to absorb impacts from rocks and boulders and not to sink into the sand. A fun little aircraft to add to your inventory. Where in the world is Chilliwack Airport? I was like, there it is. No, it's not. Chilliwack, where is your airport? Chilliwack, where is your airport? Chilliwack. Where is your airport? Oh, I'm right over it. Oh, okay. Cool. All right, maximum speed is 113 knots. That's 208 kilometers an hour, 130 miles an hour at sea level. Range is 399 nautical miles. That's 735 kilometers or 460 miles. Now, as I said, this aircraft, absolutely unbelievable when they have it all kitted up and are doing the short takeoff and landing. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. So when you're done, or even right now if you just are tired of me talking, hit that link in the description. Go check out those planes. Just amazing what these pilots can do. We are not going to get anywhere near that because I'm a gibbon. So, there's that. I have a handicap. It's called gibbon. All right. Put this plane down and check out what we got here. Woo. Come on, baby. Does she have diff brakes? No. Who cares? It's a bush plane, right? Exactly. Open her up. Oh yeah, there's a proper opening right there. I'm not really sure what these lines running through the back of my are, but hey, there you go. All right. Okay, that was fun. All right, so there are gauges on here that don't work in Flight Simulator X. You do have to take them out. You'll have to take them out. But that brings up another point with me and Flight Simulator right now. Flight Simulator X and I are not getting along. I have basically damaged Flight Simulator X because I keep putting planes in and taking them out, and a lot of them are really bad planes. Some of you have noticed screen hiccups in some of my videos. That's because Flight Simulator X is slowly dying, to the point that when I finish this flight, Flight Simulator X will crash when I try to exit, and I'll have to restart Flight Simulator X if I want to do anything else. So, just goes to show that bad plane mods can screw with your game. This, I would qualify as a decent mod. I would love to have this in my FSX. However, because of all of the old gauges, I'm going to have to do a lot of work to do that. If you don't want to do that extra work, this aircraft isn't for you. But if you're willing to do that extra work, this Piper PA-18 Super Cub is definitely worth taking a look at. I've been DerTebbers. This has been your Flight Simulator X Plane Spotlight, the Piper PA-18 Super Cub. Until next time, happy flying, everybody.
Level 1283, Kennedy Tower. Greetings. Falling heavy, Boeing 767, touching down. Caution wake turbulence from 05012, number 24 right to the left.
Going in 48, that's 1283, copy all.
8 Lima Bravo, traffic just north of the airport, opposite direction along the track routing. A helicopter not under defeat, yes, you in sight.